This Panasonic SJ-MJ500 was the last Dockin'style MD made. It had a nice charging dock with folding, light-up speakers. I got this for less than 3,000 yen since it was untested and the battery door was stuck. The charging dock has a kickstand and controls for the lighting modes. Unlike the previous models that had slide-out speakers, these fold inward. Overall, the player is in great shape, so let's see if it works. The late model slim Panasonics used an annoying battery box with a short cord instead of a screw-on sidecar. Opening and closing it should have it turn on and check for a disc. No lights like the older models. Let's get a remote. This isn't the remote it shipped with, but it'll work. Okay, good. It's alive. Let's check a disc. These had a semi-slot loading design. Okay, it's working. So let's see what's going on behind that stuck battery door. Okay, it is pretty stuck. This can happen when a battery's left in there and it leaks. I've made a small gap, so let's use a tool carefully. I don't want to damage the body nor the door. I don't want to pry too hard, using the body as leverage since it could damage it. Let's try this method. There. Okay, lots of corrosion and an old gumstick. The good news is that we know it works, so if we can clean this off, gumstick should work too. Let's remove the back so we can clean more easily. Pretty clean inside. The negative terminal is clean too, so it's just bad by the door. As usual, we'll need the vinegar to clean the corrosion, then alcohol to clean up afterwards. Just a bit, and let it do its thing before we clean it off. Now some isopropyl alcohol to clean off the excess vinegar. Let's get in there a bit more. There are some chunks under the contacts. I know they won't affect the performance, but I don't want them in there. Okay, now some tapping to dislodge it. A bit more cleaning and scraping, and that should be it. Okay, enough of this. Let's get a quick clean and lube going. I like these models since there's so much of the mechanism exposed. It's easy to get to the sled, rail, and gear shaft. Let's get this little lint. Okay, we've cleaned off old lubricant. Now we'll add some new stuff. Just a bit of white lithium grease, and we'll park the sled at the far side so it can work it in when we turn it on. Oops, too much. I'll spread it around or clean it off with alcohol. Okay, quick clean of the lid, and we'll reassemble. Okay, let's put it together. Before screwing it back together, let's test. Okay, all good. I didn't break it. Since it's been almost 20 years, I always like to at least clean the lens and any other dust or lint inside, so let's take off the top lid. These models come apart so easily. Check out that low-tech eject spring. Compare that to my last Sony MZE-909 video. It's really clean inside, so let's just get the lens with some isopropyl alcohol. I'll clean a bit of dust here, but nothing major. Oops, slippery little thing. Let's get that lid back on. Most of the docks had a small flap to leave the remote connected. With the remote connected, it's easier to control since there's no display on the unit. You can leave the lights on as red, blue, or cycle through the colors. Everything's working great. A nice find for just about 20 USD. I've got a few of the older ones, but don't have much luck with the newer Dockin'style ones, so I was glad this one was an easy cleanup job. As always, thanks for watching.